in mine.
I'm in mine. Well,
Fits.
there.
Fits pretty good across the bottom. And
how's the gap?
yeah, it's just this center
right
portion.
there. What's this side look like?
Probably the same on that.
Yeah, it could be adjusted. I mean, depending on what you want to do. How's the bottom edge? Let me film that.
The bottom edge looks pretty good all the way.
Does it?
Because that's probably the original Dutchman panel.
Just fitting up the trim and seeing if we need to do a little body work, since these are not the original quarters on it. So we'll see what we end up doing. Alright, today we are cleaning up the car. Good afternoon,
Wiping
Mr.
it with
Clark.
some, hello, prep off, wax and grease remover. And then we've also got a can of the Scat down there. It does the same thing. Scat, baby, the Scat man. Scat. Since we've done the final touch up here and there on this, we're going to wipe it down where we're going to throw a little bit more primer on it. Just here's one can done.
I thought that was about empty.
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Mainly just along the bottom is where
Yeah,
I did all that time-lapse
hit this.
sanding.
I'm not going to wipe the whole car because you got to sand the. We're going to be wiping the whole thing down again when we put the sealer and then paint.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna stop recording.
Okay.
We are testing audio today to see if I can clean up in DaVinci Resolve 17
We got a
to
fan
see
going.
if I can get rid of that guy right there. So,
You can probably hear it on the.
yeah, I could hear it. So I'm trying to clean it up for your listening pleasures.
Pleasure.
So for recording purposes, I'm gonna set it here, and Pop and I will go. I've turned off the fan, so hopefully that's cleaned up. You won't hear that.
Right.
And he and I will go through and we'll do some cleanup here, and then we'll do some priming on the old 72 today. I think that'll do. That'll do, Turbo. All right. Well, roll it up on this side so we can see what we're cleaning here. I still need to do that, the sill here. That needs to be cleaned up. Let's see. Are you using a blue cloth? Oh, you're using an actual towel.
Here, you can take this if you want.
I'm just gonna grab a new one.
I'm done.
You're done wiping?
Yeah, I did.
Well, get this really well.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
I went all along there.
I didn't see you did it.
Yep.
I didn't know you did it.
Here, you can put some fresh on it.
You got all the way around this lip too?
Yep.
Well, what was I doing while you did all of it?
We're messing with it.
Are you gonna do this?
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Because that needs to be done too.
Yeah,
And then it's gonna need to be primed too.
yeah, well, then we'll do that. Yeah, you can stop recording.
Okay, well then I will stop that recording. And then maybe I will record slobbing some Bondo in there.
I don't know. I think you probably have enough on yours.
No, on the rear window fix.
I know. I think.
Or do we not want to record that type of stuff?
I don't know if we need it.
Okay, so you can see these little lines here. Those are areas that Pop is gonna fill, because if you look down that, it just has a little bit of wiggle, and it's not gonna. The guy who did the work last time, the guy who had the car before us, he put the quarters, and the way that quarter matches up, the old cars used lead, like my 69 there. It had a ton of lead all in that rear window sill, And so we've got to put something back in, and we're not lead workers. We are fiberglass workers at best. So we'll put some fiberglass in there, get it fit to the rear window trim, and then everything will look like it should when it's a done product. So until we film more. All right, here he goes. He's gonna.
Hi, welcome again to ClarksPlace. Going to do a little bit of filling on the 72 and a couple little places that we found, and going to fill with some Bondo. Gonna.
What kind is it? We just threw away the last of our best friend, U-Pole UPO 711. It is fantastic stuff.
Yep, I've got the gloves on because anybody that's worked with Bondo knows you get Bondo that's been mixed. It's hard to get off your fingers.
And he's talking really slow and calm and cool and collected. Wait till he gets it all mixed. There'll be no time for conversation.
Right. Yeah, because it'll set up. So,
that's the very last of the Bondo. That's not looking too...
Yeah, it's not as creamy as it is when it's
creamy.
brand new. I think it's gotten air, and so we only need a little sliver in there, and then we're going to just fill in. But I went ahead and scraped the rest out of the can just to get rid of it. So probably a lot of this will be wasted.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I think I'll use this pretty creamy stuff here. We kind of marked where it's low.
Yeah, squish that straight up, yeah. Yeah. If it's folded over,
I know it.
we can Bondo eat that.
I think that's going to fill.
You got another line there.
Oh,
Down at the bottom, so yeah, just push that all up and lay it over.
there we go.
That might
The Bondo
make our
Eater
line.
will take care of all that. This one's the same way. I think it's even longer.
You gonna eat some Bondo for breakfast too?
I'm gonna eat mine for lunch.
Yeah, just kind of squish it down in the corner, and then it'll pop. It'll rise up, and then just fold it over and squish it down.
Yeah, it looks like crap, but man, there we go.
I'd say 95% of that will all be removed off the metal. Same with basically all my Bondo shows, episodes.
All this wants to be a 72 Challenger, but it ain't gonna make it. Where'd you say it needed here, Chris?
I would focus more over here. You've got some little place just right along the corner of that edge, like the top edge.
Oh yeah.
See the cancerous stuff, the little pinholes?
Yeah.
Not even holes, they're just areas that
chips.
need some attention. You're gonna be done with the Bondo in like 2 seconds.
All right, you said yours needed a touch?
No.
Oh, there was a pinhole somewhere, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a little. If you want to just squish it on your finger, just right where the quarter comes down and meets.
Where is it?
Here, let me have some.
I got some on my finger. Oh, it's underneath there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
Right
use.
where the quarter came in. Boy, this. Yeah, it's like the guy who had it before us just did not fill in that area right there. And that looks like it's all crappy.
I think I'm about out here.
Yeah.
That's what happens when it finally
horrible.
goes.
It was already chunky to start, so.
Yep. Well,
All right, try again. We got another gallon. Okay, another Bondo tip from the non-professionals. Always scrape off your Bondo tools while it's just getting hard and they come off clean. Otherwise you spend
hours trying to clean it off. And you can clean them off. You get a little thinner.
That guy needs some scraping right there.
Yeah.
So take another one right there.
No, this isn't it. This never has been set up on it.
Oh, that's
just
wet product.
wet.
Okay. Bye-bye now. All right, Pops is going to get his Bondo Eater going.
Yep.
It's Bondo eating time.
Bondo eating time.
Yeah, I cut it with a little bit of extra hanging out.
Oh, I guess I'm not.
You're cutting it pretty tight there, mister. Yeah, look at this.
Alright.
Doors are latched. Okay. No catastrophes waiting to happen.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, you're hitting bare metal there.
I know,
So.
I know. It doesn't take much to hit the bare metal.
Yeah, I'd put it a little more of an angle. Yeah, that way you're chewing all that out of there. Look at that. I can see it's got it filled in.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm liking that way, way better.
Let's see.
Do a little testing.
Yeah.
Other way. Well, the Bondo Eater
It's another one there.
bites the dust.
So we put this there.
That's pretty close. It needs to be rounded. It needs to be sanded a little more out, which we will do without
Right.
the Bondo Eater, but that actually...
It used to have a big dip in here. You can see where it's been filled in.
The big dip.
Yep.
Alright, eat the other side. Boy, look at all that mess he put in there.
I know.
Quick work.
See, it goes out there still.
Now on the old cars, like I mentioned earlier, mine had all that lead in there. Is this what the guys would do with lead? They just lead that whole seam from the roof to the quarter?
I think they keep heating it and spreading it and slatting it, and then I filed it for the file.
File all this stuff off. Because mine was a 1/4 inch thick on the 69. I don't, in my 73 Challenger, I don't think I had any rear window work that I did, so I didn't know how this was put together.
Right.
I would do flat to work on those boogers a little bit. Looks like it's got that pretty good. And then I would put it at a sharp angle in like that. Just tilt it more like this, and make sure you're digging out of that channel. That is way closer. Just when you start to see that, that gray, I would.
All right, let's.
I'm calling that good, and that feels all on the same plane. Oh, it's got a chunk right here, Pop. See where that's metal and that's all built up. I would chunk that out.
I see the top. How close are we now?
Oh yeah, it needs to come out from there to here. You can see it goes back down flush. So you still need,
it's too high here.
Still needs to work in there, but that's got a little bit of an angle on it.
Yeah.
So I would just shape that flat. And I would try to do it like that.
And then I get this down here.
Yep. That's eating it down to back flat.
Yeah. I think it's still out.
Still out? Well, here, try this. Throw that on there real quick.
Yeah, it's close.
Close, but you can see right here, there it's got a gap, and then it starts in, and then it stops being in. Probably right there, I would just come straight down and try to even that.
I think the rest needs to just be done by hand.
Probably, but that
ate it
right
all.
there,
That made it close.
I think that got her really
Yeah, that
close.
needs to come up to there.
And then that it needs to go right about there, and you can see it's still just a little in, but we'll probably just shape that by hand with some block sanders.
Sounds good.
Cool. That's it for rear window shaping. Yeah, if you look straight up that line, you can see that's a pretty good straight line, fairly good straight line there. We're just not content until we bang the hell out of those
I meant to
trims.
do that. I need to get that out of there a little more.
That shaped it in, but still you can see that lip. Feel that lip there.
I know it. But that's fine, because if that's going to build it out,
yeah, we'll block sand it from there.
it'll have the rubber piece in there. So.
All right, cool. Till next time.
Here we are back again. We had to do a little bit of glazing compound for around the back edge of the 72. I think the Bondo Eater.
This is the U-Pole UPO 688, if I can read. Flowable glaze. It is super slick stuff. You've seen it used in our other videos. Oh, I didn't put any tape. Oh well.
Well, just
Where Pops did the Bondo Eater here, it just wasn't perfectly flat.
no.
So we're gonna just a little cleanup glaze and make sure
That looks good right there.
this ends up really nice. Yours was fine?
Yeah, I don't need any on mine. So go ahead and put that on your car if you want.
All right, we'll do that. This is all dusty and nasty.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put anything on it, so.
Okay.
That's it for now.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Bye-bye.